Welcome to the installation video for the Dell ExtremIO Management Pack for vRealize operations. In this session, we will be reviewing the following: system compatibility, creating a least privilege user, installing the management pack onto vRealize operations, and configuring the adapter instance. Before we begin, let's look at documentation. To do so, we will want to go to docs.vmware.com. And then we're going to want to go ahead and search for the True Visibility Suite documentation. We can select the top link there. And then on the left, we're going to look for the Dell ExtremIO Management Pack. We'll go ahead and we'll select System Requirements. In System Requirements, we will be able to see the supported vRealize operations version, the supported version of XiOS, the supported version for the REST API, the default port. The management pack does support IPv4 and 6, and the least privilege user, which is a read-only permission on the XiOS. So creating a least privilege user. So we want to log into the XtremIO Management Console. And then once logged in, we're going to want to go to the top right to where the gearbox is for settings. And we'll select that, and then we're going to want to select security. Once in security, we have the user admin tab, and we can go ahead and we can add a user account. We'll go ahead and we'll put a user account name, so we'll put in test1. And then we'll drop down the roles. And again, all three roles will work, but for a LPU, we are requiring only read-only. We'll put in a password. And then we can select Add User Account. And here we can see the account was successful, so we can see a test1 username and a read-only role. So configuring the management pack in vRealize operations. So we're going to want to go ahead and log into vRealize Operations Manager with an account associated with the admin permission. And we'll go ahead and we'll select administration. On the left, we'll select repository. Now we'll need to have downloaded the management pack prior to installation here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find that. So we'll hit add and upgrade, and we'll go ahead and we'll browse for that pack file. So we want to find the Dell ExtremIO.pak file. And we'll go ahead and select that. The two checkboxes here are for upgrades, so they will be not applicable for this. So we'll go ahead and we can hit upload. And we can go ahead and hit next. We can review the EULA and go ahead and agree to that. And the installation process will begin. Once complete, we can go ahead and we can hit the next or finished. All right, now we want to configure the account, so we're going to go to Other Accounts on the left here, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit Add Account. And then we're going to want to find that Dell ExtremIO icon. All right, so the name here is arbitrary, so we'll name this Dell ExtremIO DC1. We're going to want to include the host name or IP address for that XiOS. And we can choose between HTTP and HTTPS. And then we're going to go ahead and create a credential. So we'll hit that. We'll name the credential Dell ExtremIO Creds. It's arbitrary. And then we're going to want to include that username and password we created, so that test1 account, and then the password associated with that. And then we can select OK. Now we can go ahead and we can validate the test connection. So we will click on that. And we have a test connection successful. So we'll go ahead and hit OK. You can review the advanced settings. So if there is a change in the default port, you can go ahead and change it here. And then we do have auto discovery on that allows for internal and external relationships. So we do want to keep that as true. So we'll hit add. Upon adding, they typically will come in as a warning state. That just means that the collection is either starting or hasn't fully completed. We'll give it a second here and go ahead and refresh. And upon refreshing, it looks like it's an OK status. So that is what we want to see. If you have any additional questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to your VMware representative.